In this video, we will learn about the use of Immersive Reader in Microsoft Word, OneNote, Teams, and the Edge browser. Immersive Reader is a powerful tool to support students with reading and comprehension. This tool can read text out loud, break it into syllables, increase spacing between lines and letters, and translate into over 60 languages. This tool helps support students and is simple to use. Let's get started with OneNote. So I'm going to use my OneNote desktop application. I'm going to open that up, and I've selected a page in OneNote that works well with Immersive Reader. So some tips for using Immersive Reader in OneNote is that you want it to be text-based. PDFs do not work with Immersive Reader in most cases. So I'm going to select the View tab on top. I'm going to select Immersive Reader, and you will see this icon throughout the Microsoft applications. It's a book with a speaker. So once I click on Immersive Reader, you will see that the view changes and you are presented with two toolbars, one at the upper right and one in the bottom. We're going to start with the upper right to explore some of the options. This first tool here with the two A's allows you to adjust visually the text. You can change the size, you can increase spacing, you can take that off, you can change into fonts which are more visually appealing and preferable to your students, and you can also change the color. The next tool is this line with a wand. This is a grammar tool. You can have different parts of speech change colors. You can also select syllables. The last is the open book. I'm going to click on that. And this is where you have some reading focus abilities here. You can zoom to one line. You can have three. You can take that off if you don't want the line focus off. And you can also use a translate function. This is where you can choose your language and also choose whether you want it in by word or by document. So I'm going to X out of here and go back. So that showed you some of the abilities for Immersive Reader. So I'm going to go back into Immersive Reader to show you some of the read aloud functions. Here we have Immersive Reader's ability to read aloud. So the play button will play and will allow you to have the text read aloud to you. And this button here with the cog is the voice settings. This is where you can adjust the speed and also whether you prefer a male or female voice. I'm just going to sample this for you here by hitting play.
Source from BrainPop Salem Witch Hunt Video. Unsolved mysteries, religious extremism, and a run of bad news certainly contributed to the outbreak of hysteria in Salem.
Okay, and I'm going to exit this. So that is a quick overview of Immersive Reader in OneNote. Let's move on to Microsoft Word. So I have prepared a Microsoft Word document. I'm going to open it for you here. And when I am in the desktop application, I'm going to go to my View tab to select the Immersive Reader. Now, like in many of the Microsoft applications, sometimes things look differently whether you're online or on the desktop. So I opened my article, I went to the View tab, and here I see Immersive Reader. Okay, so you'll notice that it looks similar. There are some differences here with column width, text spacing, and then the toolbar looks different and you have to select read aloud for it to read aloud to you. And then you have the ability to close it. That is in Microsoft Online. Now we're going to look at Word Online. So I have the same article. For example, I might have shared this with my students. They're opening it in Teams, and now they're going to read this article. So if I am online, I'm going to go to my View tab. Click there, and you will see Immersive Reader again, that familiar icon. And then at the bottom, I can play.
imagine alien creatures from another planet landing on Earth. Unwittingly, they carry strange diseases.
Okay, then I'm going to go back here. So far we've looked at Microsoft OneNote, Microsoft Word, and now we're going to look in the browser. So I have selected an article from Science World, and possibly I've shared this link with my students, and I want my students to be reading this online. Students can activate Immersive Reader in the Edge browser by simply right-clicking. So I right-clicked over the text, and I can click Open an Immersive Reader, and the shortcut there is F9. So Immersive Reader is a very powerful tool to help our students. It is also available in Microsoft Teams. So I have uploaded and opened my Microsoft Teams application, and notice this ellipses. If I click here on a message posted in a general chat or another tab, I also can activate Immersive Reader as well. I hope you found this video informative, and should you need more guidance on these learning tools, please see your instructional tech coaches, and we'll be happy to